It is the 23rd of September 2011 with, again, further downside within the market. It was Wednesday afternoon, and the time was approximately 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central European time when Mr. Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke had a few things to say, and since then the prices went from 40 and three quarters to about 32 and a third, officially making another new low. The difference in move from the 40 handle and change to the 32 handle and change is roughly about $8.50 per ounce. And that translates to about 20% in less than 48 hours time. This is not normal trading, but it has been very normal within the silver market, and that is because who controls it? Who are the ones that decide the price action to really take this hit? Maybe there has been margin calls that has brought this lower. I found out yesterday that gold margins went lower, and well, the markets continue to get lower. Let's now switch this up and take a look at a more longer term time frame. And again, we're seeing the capitulation on the shorter term level occur within here, and now we're going to be hearing people talking about what might be an inverted, or excuse me, a regular head and shoulders pattern, because we've managed to pretty much hit this level spot on, undercut by 3 cents from the numbers that I have. So pretty much it has hit this mark exceptionally on a spot on level. The moves that are occurring are really fast, and we are now within this volatility measure going to be testing this previous high in here, and again, things getting very explosive. Now, as far as the week is concerned, price action has retraced down close to 20% down, almost as big as the original one that occurred in the first week of May. This Fibonacci level states 3121. It's an automated number, and I wouldn't lead too much at all within this number, yet I'm showing it. It's just because of the automated level. Its low is from the 1465 low. That is the February low from 2010. The low from the breakout point in here on August the 23rd works out to $33 and change, around 33.58, somewhere along this area here. So it's had a support test on one occasion, and this is the second level. The more often support or resistance is tested, the more likely it is that it is taken down. And when we again see the situation within this, is this what Realist News or JSNP is mentioning, and has been for quite some time, at least back in here, that is this the powers that be trying to shake people out, trying to get them to sell you their silver at, well, fire sale prices. They don't want to pay what they feel that it is worth. And again, within a collapse of the JP Morgan, Bank of America system, and that's what's going on, in my opinion. The financial system is collapsing, which is the very reason why I'm getting into the physical stuff, not any of the SLV stuff, because that is where you would get hurt. Now, as far as some previous bad days and good days, I'm going to bring up a couple images that I made back in here anyway, which was the worst weeks in silver history. We can see it's down 19.22%, which is looking to me, let me just center this a bit better. It's looking to me as if we're going to make a maybe the second worst of all time, which I find quite interesting here. I'm looking at my own results, not okay, this is for the century. Silver's looking at its worst week of the century, and do I have anything here from 1980? I don't. I find this interesting. what I will do is I will make another video talking about the worst weeks in silver history, because obviously we're amongst it, and May the 6th, well, I'm confused. I literally am confused, because normally I would do something for the data that I have. Now, granted, I probably don't have the greatest of weekly data. More of my older stuff is that of the monthly term time frame. Because when I did the greatest weeks, I got 1980 in here and all that type of stuff. So what I'll do is I will later on within the weekend go through the best weeks and months ever and do it as a spreadsheet video and show you how it's done, because this doesn't look right whatsoever. But as far as price action is concerned, down 19% for the week. Okay, the quarterly data. I'm not going to put the information on the right-hand side, but I was saying yesterday we might be having an inside quarter officially with a 3-cent undercut. That has not been the case. Finally, I want to talk about Occupy Wall Street. If you haven't heard that term, that's a protest going on Wall Street for the last week or so, and it has not been getting much mainstream coverage whatsoever, very little at all. Russia Today has covered it, and there are many people who are occupying Wall Street pretty much fed up within the banking system. They have a few good points. One of them is that the debt is guaranteed. GTD is my formula, or my short form for guaranteed. That debt is guaranteed. We're in a paper Ponzi system. And the intensity within the people for revolution levels are gaining strength, which I think overall is that of a good thing. And when I look at the situation of the police state, and the video is from Russia Today, it has been favorited on my channel, the Endless Mountain channel, and it really shows the police state as bad as it really is. People have been protesting about 911 truth, wanting an investigation, and well, there has been no such thing. And you kind of wonder why. Same thing here. This is a major crime that's going on within Wall Street, and the more and more people do something about it, the faster the changes are going to take place. And finally, I want to talk about quitting bad habits. You talk about people quitting drinking and quitting smoking and all that type of stuff, which is from an addiction level, a very hard thing to quit. That can have withdrawal symptoms, not that easy, but overall extremely hazardous for your health. Well, here's a third one that goes in the same list, very hazardous for your health. Of course, this is very hazardous for your financial health, which will lead to your physical health. Very hard to quit, and when you do quit, if you do quit, that means you're going to have major psychological withdrawal symptoms within it. Thank you for watching, and have yourself a great day.